Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 8th of November 2022. I was mistaken. Yesterday I thought it was the eclipse, but actually today is the eclipse. It's also the main full moon. You do also have a full moon that occurs over 3 days. It's kind of like, you know, there's periods like three days usually that the full moon covers. And in this case, today is the day when it's like super full. So just be aware of that. We've got some intense energies. Basically, oh, interesting. Let's see what that is. Wow, the Fool reversed. Interesting. So we've got the sun meeting Mercury in Scorpio as well as this full moon and the eclipse as well. Four of Wands. So this is a really good day for you to kind of be more in depth with if any kind of studies that you're doing or any research. This will allow you to take another step into how you do your research. So you'll be able to have a look into your subconscious and be able to understand things in a much better way than you had done previously. You may even be put in touch with people who are experts in the field as well. So this is a really good day for that. Also, if you are discussing any of your finances or anything like that, today is a great day for it, but just hold back any kind of drama. Just be realistic about it. Take a deep breath before you discuss anything that might trigger you. You know, when people do talk about their finances or their security, it can be triggering. So just be aware of how you are reflecting that energy, how you are perceiving that energy as well. And then with the full moon and the total eclipse, like massive manifestation energy going on today. This is about you culminating all of the light of the lessons that have happened over the past year or so, and consolidating it, being able to put together some kind of tangible plan. Because of the new moon being in Taurus, it's about us making these plans real. How do we build that bridge from what we imagine into what is reality? You know, everything starts with a dream. So yeah, that's kind of the main message of this full moon total eclipse. This is a new chapter. Embrace it. And it's good to be ambitious. Be ambitious. Look, 10 of Cups reversed, but 10 of Cups, you know, how are you going to change the things that you haven't got to the things that you have got? You know, or sorry, not to the things that you have got, for the plans that you want. Basically, how can you change that? So let's look at that. Let's have that in mind while we go for the reading today. Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to communicate to the collective today? So we've got the 7 of Cups reversed, the 8 of Swords. We've got the 4 of Coins reversed. We've got the 3 of Cups. We've got the 2 of Wands. The Emperor. Three of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Lovely. Bear with me 1 second, my friends. So my friends, we have an interesting dynamic here. It's almost like you understand what were the dreams that didn't work beforehand, and there's also like a sense of of almost being, I wouldn't say trapped, but I would say that there's a constriction in not believing that dreams can come true in a little way. You know, it's like, how can I dream? And this is what I was saying in a couple of readings ago about something called the Disney strategy, which is essentially, you know, the critic and the planner and the dreamer, they're all in a room together. So how do you get this, you know, how do you help them to work together in order to create some kind of dream or possibility? I think what is going on here is that you're understanding that you need to venture out of the cave in order to create a dream. And it might even involve you stepping out so abruptly out of the cave that you might need to jump out, or something might force you to jump out. So there may be a fire that comes and it gets you to jump out, figuratively. There is a sense of decisive action here that is being taken. There may be an external force that encourages you to come out of hiding, so to speak. I do also see this with a kind of like break that's going on here. There's something that's going to jolt you out of this. It may also be to do with other people. It does also feel like the support of friends is going to be something that's very important in you, in being able to kind of like to kind of move forward with this goal. But it does seem like it's coming from a place of stability, which does say also to me that you have made some desperate sacrifices in order to get what you need and want, and also understanding those sacrifices. I just remember with this particular story, with this Three of Wands, she has to cut off her own finger in order to, get up this ladder. So, but then there's also this sense of like, where you are is all right. It's kind of where you're feeling okay with where you are, but you know that it can't be the end game. You know that you need to move forward, that you have to do something that's going to help you to move forward. But there is a sense of fear and trepidation, which is totally understandable by by you maybe not having as many choices as you thought, and also the dreams that you believe that you had, they're just not there, So I think what this full moon eclipse is bringing is the ability to look at where your own constraints are, where your own thought patterns are holding you back in terms of getting you what you want. There is an unblocking going on here. I almost get the impression of you being kicked out the nest, to be honest with you, because it's like, come on now, you've grown enough now, and now you need to get on with it, and you're more than big enough to deal with it, it feels like. Okay, so let me just get one of these, which are the love oracles. Wow, so we have Josephine Baker. You only need a bunch of bananas to make an impression. It's not about beauty, it's about luck and who loves you. Dance your way into immortal love. So what I'm getting by this is, by one, you make do with what you have and not with what you wish you could have. Also, we make our own luck. Everybody, one thing that somebody said to me about acting was that it's all well and good you being beautiful, but your beauty does not last, right? So what you have to do is you have to make an impression regardless of beauty or aesthetics. So there has to be something that you kind of connect with, that you touch with, that you kind of tap into in the respect of that personality. It's how you create rapport with people that is going to really help you in this respect. And we see this here in the Three of Cups. It's not about it's not just about the service you offer. It's about your personality and how you connect to people. You see that so you see that all the time with people who, so many people are offering exactly the same thing. But what is it about that person that makes you want to watch them, be with them, listen to them? Again, it's about their own personality, For example, if you watch like cookery programs, it could be why you don't just watch the cookery programs for the cookery program. You probably watch it because of the kind of people that are on there or whatever, that it's maybe very entertaining or something like that. Otherwise, you might watch another one which you kind of really have a sense of rapport, or you kind of have you relate to the person who's hosting it. So yeah, there's that here. It's about you going beyond what you just think you can do, and knowing that there's a lot more around it. You've also got dance your way into immortal love. This feels to me like about passion, about how keeping with that passion, keeping with that sense of love and truth to yourself is going to be what actually like leads you forward, regardless of, you know, your gender, your color, regardless of the external. It's about you, and about how you tune into that. That's really going to help you to move things forward. And it's interesting because we have like several cards that do show that here. We've got like the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Those cards kind of show something that is like a drive towards something that actually, like, you know, that is beyond ourselves, that is love. So, you know, with those kind of themes in place, that helps us to move forward and really harness the energy of this full moon eclipse. And yeah, I think that's it, my friends. I think that's it. It's like the holding of the space, the holding of the energy. That's why the Emperor is here. The Emperor is here to say that you've got the stability to be able to hold it. And I think it's important to follow this kind of like drive without, we don't have many cups here. We have Three of Cups, which is in relation to other people. So for example, in this rapport that you're creating with other people, but in terms of being emotionally kind of involved, there isn't really that much here. It's more about how you can really just be true to yourself, and the Emperor resonates beautifully with that. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos, and if you fancy a private reading, please do get in touch. My shop is on Etsy. All right, lots of love, my darlings. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.